So this one's from The Athletic. It's ranking the NFL contenders for 2024, and they're by tiers. Tier 1, the favorites, it's the Chiefs, 49ers, Lions, Ravens, Bengals. Okay. Tier 2, can they put it together? Texans, Packers, Bills, Eagles, Cowboys, and Jets. I have some questions about. Tier 3, need to see more. Browns, Falcons, Colts, Bears, Dolphins. I think some of those, I think the Browns are kind of low there. I get it with Deshaun Watson, but you could say the same thing about Jordan Love. You could say the same thing about Aaron Rodgers hasn't played exceedingly well, and he's been hurt. Jordan Love's had one season. C.J. Stroud's had one season. They were pretty good. Dak Prescott, they got Ezekiel Elliott as their main running back. There's a lot of teams that they have ranked in that second tier that are like, okay.
Yeah, and I would say some of the questions on this list even go all the way up to number 4. I mean, Baltimore lost Mike McDonald, their offensive coordinator. They've got questions about guys they need to replace, and several key players in that defense are gone. With Cincinnati, Joe Burrow coming off his own season-ending injury, we have no idea for certain if T. Higgins will be on the field for them this year. And then we look at the Texans. Obviously, they look like the offseason champs, trading for Stephon Diggs. Can they prove that, 2023 wasn't a one-off? Can they actually be the real deal? We saw, obviously, the Browns in 2018, when Baker Mayfield was the quarterback coming off that sensational season. Yeah, they didn't make the playoffs, but there was so much hype around them. In 2019, they were one of the big disappointments. So the Texans kind of had to prove that that wasn't a fluke. Packers, same kind of thing. Buffalo, questions about receiver. The Eagles had that collapse at the end of last season. Dallas, they lost so much on that defense, including Dan Quinn. And the Jets, I've said before, I'm skeptical about where Aaron Rodgers is as far as his health goes, and can he still play close to the guy he was in Green Bay as he's getting towards that age of 40. So certainly, I think outside of the Chiefs, the Niners, and to an extent the Lions, I think other than those three teams, there's certainly teams that have a lot of questions, and that gap between 4 and 12 is not that big. And if Deshaun Watson looks like Houston and Deshaun Watson are close to it, and if at least he's protecting the football, no reason the Browns can't contend and really make a serious push to go deep in the playoffs.